I didn't stop fighting for my kids because I didn't care. I stopped because I cared too much. During the divorce, I was doing everything by the book. I had a lawyer. I filed for joint custody. The court process was moving in my favor. Then came the night before our third mediation. My ex-wife sat across from me, calm in a way that felt unnatural, like she'd already practiced what she was about to say. If you don't drop this, she said, I'll ruin you for them. I laughed at first, told her none of that would work because it wasn't true. She didn't react. I'll tell them you hit me. I'll tell them you cheated. I'll tell them you never wanted them. They're 6, 8, and 10. They'll believe whatever I repeat long enough. That's when I understood. This wasn't anger. It was strategy. I went home and did the hardest math of my life. If I kept fighting and won, my children would grow up trapped in a constant war. Every handoff poisoned, every visit beginning with whispers about how terrible their father was. If I kept fighting and lost, they'd hate me anyway. But if I walked away, they'd have one home, one version of stability. Peace. They'd think I abandoned them. But they wouldn't be emotionally torn apart every day. The next morning, I called my lawyer and told him to withdraw everything. Custody, visitation, all of it. He asked if I was sure. I wasn't. But I did it anyway. People stopped speaking to me. Even my own mother couldn't understand how a father could give up his children. What they didn't see was that I wasn't choosing myself. I was choosing their safety. For 12 years, I lived without them. No birthday calls, no holidays, no photos with me in them. I watched their lives through fragments online. Graduations, dances, first cars, always from a distance. Every week I wrote them letters. I never sent a single one. I knew she'd find them, twist them, use them as proof of something ugly. So I kept them. 624 letters, hidden in a box under my bed. I also kept saving money for college, weddings, futures I hoped I'd someday be allowed back into. Then one Thursday evening, there was a knock at my door. I opened it, and there they were. 3 adults standing on my porch. My children. My daughter was already crying. We found the court records, and she said, we saw that you filed, that you kept pushing, and then that you stopped. The same week, Mom said you gave us up. My knees nearly gave out. My son asked quietly, why? I told them the truth. Because I was afraid. Because I believed her. Because I thought losing me was better than growing up in hate. My daughter covered her mouth. You sacrificed yourself so we wouldn't be stuck in the middle. That night, I showed them the box. They stayed until 3 a.m. reading every letter I'd written but never sent. That was 6 months ago. Last week, my phone rang. Dad, my daughter said, still getting used to the word. I'm getting married in October. Will you walk me down the aisle? I waited 12 years to hear that question. This time, I was the one who couldn't stop crying.